What's going on, guys? Lars here, and today we're here with a back-to-back in a row regional topper. Who are you? What did you play?
My name is Alan Vera, and I play Yugioh Scareclaw again.
Pure Scareclaw. Wow, is this like the best deck?
It's pretty alright. People don't know how to deal with the tryhard sometimes.
Yeah, so let's get into his profile, man.
Okay, so we start off with 3 copies of Scareclaw Acro first. He's really good because he's a level 3. I can make Beatrice with him. Wait, no, I can't. Alright, so basically what I can do with him is just normal summon him into full combo, and also each Scareclaw is a summon condition except for Scareclaw Kashida. So that's really good because I don't do effect to summon, which means I might lose to more shit. Just the fact that they summon like by their own conditions is really helpful. They summon to the same column and adjacent ones as Scareclaw. His bonus effect is he gives 300 attack to any Scareclaw link in the extra monster zone for each defense monster I control. So it lets me OTK really easily. His partner in crime for OTKs is Scareclaw Astra. Astra is also really good because he gives same summon conditions, same everything. He gives my Scareclawlings in the AMZ a bonus attack for each differently named Scareclaw I have in defense. So this and this, that's already a good amount of damage. This and Scareclaw Kashida, that's an OTK. Like just those two with the Link 3, that's an OTK into an empty board. And then 3 Balone. Balone is, he's fine. Extra name for extra summons. Play 3 of them all because each of them are 1-card combo starters and have the summon conditions for extension. He just gives piercing. It does come up a decent amount because I'm fighting into defense monsters, so it is still worthwhile. Then there is 3 copies of Scareclaw Right card. This card is funny. It's a +1. Very good card. I can do a lot of shenanigans with him. He is very good because he just searches his Scareclaw spell trap, he searches extension pieces, he searches in the bare bones combo, he just guarantees me ending on the full standard board. He searches interruption pieces, searches way to play around interruption. Very good card, also +1. Then 1 piece of Starfrost. This card is really funny. My monsters, no, they are no longer alive. He explodes and summons himself. Very good card. Lets me make Barone in the deck, lets me make Vicious Astrolot in the deck, lets me extend past in turn, so my opponent like negates my Lightheart with something like Imperm Veiler. I can then pop it, or Ash, I can then pop it and then do its effect engrave to summon itself and immediately link into another one using it to use effect again because the effect is not a hard once per turn. It is just if it's summoned into the extra monster zone and switches to a field spell. Very good card. I love this thing. Then there's 2 Scareclaw Kashiba. This card is amazing, deals with very problematic monsters by negating them. It is very good because it's attack and defense, so it synergizes with my Link. It is very good because it's just another way to extend past stuff like Nibiru, interruptions. Surgible off of Fenrir, very strong card. Enables the OTK along with Astra because both of them with my Link is 8600 damage. Then there's 3 Fenrir. This card is amazing, breaks boards, extra interruption into my extra interruption in my full board. Searches combo piece, searches another one itself if I already have this or I need to extend past stuff because I know I'm going to be fighting an uphill battle. Amazing card. I'm surprised it's still at 3 this far into the game, like this far into his lifespan. This card is insane. 3 Ash Blossom. This card is really good. It's a hand trap. I've had times where I can go into crack plays where I just go summon Fenrir, normal Ash, make Barone, win game from there. But also it just stops everything relevant. It will be live against virtually every good deck into the game. Very good card. It being a way to also make Barone is relevant enough because like this and this Barone has come up. 3 Veiler. This is like the 3rd hand trap slot besides Imperm. This can be anything like Pro, Ghost, Bell, Ghost Mona. But I think Veiler's the best option. It being a tuner comes up sometimes, but rarely ever. But it is there. It being just a spot negation is good that it's not once per turn if you draw multiple. It's basically worse than Imperm because it turns from talents, but sometimes you just need the extra hand traps. Good thing to draw into. It's a good card to draw into off of the bonus effect off of right card. Same with Ash, for example. Like the hand traps are all good to draw off of his one effect. It is a good card. It helped me win games today. Then there is the spell traps. 2 copies of Planet. Planet's very good. You don't need more than 2 because it is very easily searchable. You can brick on them if you open multiples. It is fine to open 1 because sometimes like if you have no way to pop the Link, it is nice to have. I've considered playing 3, but honestly I might just play Scareclaw Decline, add 1 back from grave because it also adds a Scareclaw monster from grave. Very good card. It is an amazing card. Searches Visas or any Scareclaw name. It can also, if there are 3 or more defense monsters on either side of the field in total, just target 1 card the opponent controls, pop it. Very good for just dealing with floodgates, dealing with like just stuff that is unaffected by monsters, dealing with problematic cards, like putting on board for OTKs. This card is insane. And then 2 copies of Rival. Very good card. Non-once per turn monster reborn. Very strong. Also can banish it from grave to Baylink's effect on my Link to protect. It is insane. I love this thing. It can revive Visa Starfrost as well, so I can do plays with it and just extend really hard. It is very good. One Straddle. Straddle's kind of iffy. It's like not mandatory at all, but I loved it today. Oopsie. So basically with Straddle, it's a quick effect combat trick that also can negate targeting effects on Scareclaws or pieces of Starfrost. The combat trick comes up a good amount to out just like tower style monsters or like help push for game because it's a permanent attack game. So I can OTK extra hard with it if I know avenues with these two. It is very nice for that, but also the fact that it's just if my Scareclaws would be targeted or Visas targeted by an effect, I can just negate that. It's very good. Against tier elements, they solely effect target my Scareclaw. I chain this, I negate it. They don't get to send the tier name Diffuse and stuff like that. They don't get to send the tier name to Mill. Very good. It just whiffs stuff like I can use it to whiff an SP, Banish. I can use it to whiff an SP, Parfa effect. I can use it for a lot. I can use it to whiff a Fenrir. It is just such a good card. It is not mandatory at all, but I personally loved it. And then there's Defanging. Defanging turns my links into Dragoons. Makes it so my links cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects, and I can banish the Scareclaw Link monster from field or graveyard, target one face of my one card my opponent controls, destroy. This card is very good, lets me play safely into interactive boards, it forces them to contest this before they contest the links, it is very nice. Just the fact that it's also spell removal is really good, deals with floodgates, deals with stuff to help me punch for a game as well, very good card, I loved it. Then there is one copy of Rhoda, helps me search this, loses a Droll, but this deck already loses a Droll, so might as well come in. Really good. Sometimes you can do plays where I have one and I have another one. I can just like it enables a lot of weird shit, and I love it. Like just having a way to search another Reichardt, because having two Reichs in hand is actually pretty good. Just being able to like go normal summon one, special summon another one for certain things. It comes up. I like it. One call by the grave. You lose to you die to hand drops like Droll in this deck. You need a way to stop it no matter what. You can technically just go Fenrir control if you get Drolled if you opened it, but I'd rather have the way to stop it. Any other hand stuff like Ash Veiler, like if I have Insulation, I can just use it proactively against the opponent. Like if they already have like a target monster in the grave, if they want to use stops Druid Swarm, stuff like that. Very good card. 3 talents. This card is fucking freaking bonkers. I love this thing. This thing's absurd. Tryhard takes 3 effect monsters. Just 3 effect monsters to make. The fact that makes the steal effect much stronger on this thing. This card is insane. If I get hand trapped, I can check my opponents for more hand traps, or if I can extend past it, or I can just like draw 2 into like potential plays or disruption options. If I make full board after getting hand trapped as well, it's just okay, I'll just hand rip, okay, I'll just draw 2 and just get more answers for shit. This card is insane. I love this thing. But yeah, honestly, the all-star effect of it was definitely the steal, being able to steal monsters without targeting is just so strong, forces out interruption, lets me combo off of my opponent's Fenrirs. It is a very strong card. Then there's one Twin Cell. It's an Icarus attack with upside. Very good card. Icarus attack is still a good card effect in general, just being able to like take out 2 pieces of like card my opponent controls. Also, I can banish it from graveyard to well, there's a Link 3 monster on either side of the field to make it so Link monsters currently in the field cannot activate their effects for the turn. Very good if my opponent makes something like Donner to try and deal with my Link. Probably not as much anymore with SP coming around, which is an issue for this deck, but is manageable. But it stops stuff like Donner, it stops stuff that like stuff like the Charmer Links, because then they're just sitting there. It stops a lot. It stops access code from being able to pop, which is really funny. It is very funny. I love this thing. This card is so good. Then there is one Slash. It is an in-archetype Omni Negate that also enables really silly OTK sometimes. Just while I have a Scareclaw Link and EMZ, I can send this face-up card to the graveyard, negate effect. Very good. Stops me. Very good, gives me insulation against Dark Ruler evenly. Game 2, Game 1, if I already have this or a way to search this, I just search this instead, because it's just having an Omni, just Game 1 especially, can be so powerful. It is a very good card. Its bonus effect, just targets the Scareclaw, applies defense, can attack and defense. It's funny, but the fact that it's an Omni is so good. 3 Imperm. Hand Trap that does not turn on talents. Insane for that alone. And it is not once per turn. And it can negate columns, which did come up. This card is insane. I love this thing. This thing is funny as fuck. I had a game against the Therian Horus guy where I said it. He tried to spellbound me. I chained it onto his Nibiru because he slowed me down with it. Then I just turned off his spellbound. I was DK'd him. This card is very good. Whoop.
All right.
Then there is the extra deck. 3 Lightheart. A lot of people play 2. I prefer 3 because it lets you be much more proactive with your combos turn 1, and also further, if you don't have a way to actively link off a Scareclaw into grave to get it into the graveyard for Tryhard to revive it, you just make another one of these, put it in there.
Yeah, card's broken.
Card is insane. Not once per turn. It is super strong. I love this thing. Very silly card. I am a big fan of it. Then there is 3 3 try. Try is broken. Also not once per turn, so that means you can be very funny with your searches. I can go. I go through 2 of them in my standard combo sometimes, purely because I just want as much follow up as possible. Like, the thing that makes Scareclaw so powerful is its boards aren't amazing, but the thing that makes it so strong is you have so much follow up. Like, just ending on like full board along with Field Spell, Rykart, Scareclaw Cash, and like 1 to 2 unknowns is so powerful. Just gives you so many ways to punch through opponents' boards, like turn 2+, turn 3+. It is so good. I love this thing so much. It is a reverse Bagooska. It's unaffected by a lot. It auto wins against certain matchups that just don't have answers to it. This card is super strong. I love this thing. Also, you cannot make Zeus on it because it changes everything to defense unless they make like a Xyz monster that's like super heavy samurai. Then there is one Link Spider. If I get a beard, it becomes it makes my token an effect monster, which is relevant, so it lets me make Tryhard safely, because Tryhard needs effect monsters. Very good. I love this thing. Then there's also the Earth Charmer. This card is good. Lets me steal Fenrir's, lets me mostly Fenrir honestly, but there are niche scenarios where it's okay to steal other random stuff. But again, it is mostly for Fenrir. You can steal Regulus with it, which is kind of funny. You can also, this has come up, I crash it just to be able to search Astra, because Astra is 1300 defense and an Earth monster, which enables me to just combo, because sometimes you just need to get that level 3 no matter what. And there's IP, it lets me make my Link 3 on target indestructible. It is very strong. It combos with SP, it combos with these two. It is very good because you can just do them on your opponent's turn. Or you just make it turn 1 to give my guy protection. It's very good. I love this thing. Very good card, very flexible card. Then there's SP Limelight. This card is disgusting. I'm surprised it came out. Like, this card is just so freaking strong. It is just, you will always be making this like with the banish effect, because Scareclaw Lykart is a Link 1 and it is a Link monster, so it is piss easy to make with the bonus effect. It gives you protection, like to resolve certain effects. It just lets you dodge stuff. It lets you just interact with the opponent much more. The fact that this card came out is impressive to me. This card is insane. Nightmare Cerberus. This card was alright. I summoned it like once. The thing is, you get synergy with it because it gives what it's calling to destruction protection. So you make it like this. This can't be destroyed by card effects. Stops some stuff that would get rid of it. Not as important now with SP around, but still worth it. You get to filter out into drawing for answers, which is good because it's like, oh, I have a dud card. Okay, affect Cerberus. Pop my guy. Pop my opponent's guy. Discarding a card, drawing a new card that can potentially help me establish board and MCK, or help me just deal with more stuff. Very good card. I will say though, I am thinking of cutting something like Dark to Dark Charmer. I did miss Dark to Dark Charmer a lot today. Dark to Dark Charmer is a very important card that I should be playing in the future, I believe. Then there is Nightmare Unicorn. Just really good. You can combo into IP, you can combo into it off of SP. IP. Sorry. Those things are confusing sometimes. Good card. Spinning away stuff means my opponent doesn't get access to them from Grave or Banish, which is very relevant sometimes depending on the deck. Like for example, just a tier. Important card. I liked it. It is cuttable, but the main reason I play it is it helps me land into access code without having to get rid of Tryhard. You can do it with Tryhard, but sometimes you just need to keep Tryhard on board, so it's better to just use it to land into access code. Then there's Access Code. Access Code is a very good card. Also, OTK. Didn't summon it all today, but I have summoned it enough overall where I find it worth it. Just being able to go for crack OTKs. It is good. I like the thing. It is nice. Then there's Brown Blur. You made it with Ash plus Fenrir, Ash plus Scareclaw Kashira, or more commonly, Rykart plus Visas. It is a very good card. And also, immediately, since you use the materials for this, like this is immediately turned on to be able to summon it from the deck by banishing the extra deck by banishing this and Visas. This is an insane card. This is an insane card. The fact that it's giving you an Omni in addition to your board is super powerful. You can tag out into it after you use Omni to revive something like this to search pieces or or other stuff. This card is super good. This card just helps you chew through boards to OTK, or you summon it if you don't have enough fodder to make the Link 3 without using the Burrow. You make the Burrow, banish them, use this as fodder for the Link 3, which has come up. These are both insane cards. I had a game where I summoned this in defense, and my opponent couldn't deal with it because it can't be destroyed by battle. That's kind of funny sometimes. Very good card. Then there's the side deck. Side deck is pretty simple. 3 Dark Ruler, very good card. Helps me interact, helps me like deal with boards, forces out like back row negates. Very strong. I love this thing. 2 Cosmic, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Duster. Back row matchups, just matchups like Pearly Hell, even to deal with like stuff so that way I can kill their Noir or any of their Xyz and not have to deal with infinite follow up, which I feel is super important. Like that matchup is manageable, but the fact that they get so much stuff back makes it much harder. Like you have to deal with that stuff before you deal with the big boys, so that way you don't have to just like get killed on the crackback. Good in a lot of matchups in general, like back row though, and other stuff like mid range or cash. 3 anti-spell. Going first floodgate card, very good. Turns off a lot of blow cards like these against me as well. This card is insane. I love this thing. It is super good. Then 3 evenly. Helps me just obliterate boards going second. I love this thing. And an alternative. I play this because I think it is funny. It's a funny floodgate effect with a little bonus on it. I am a fan of this. Thank you.
All right, awesome, man. That was great. So you have any shoutouts?
Shoutouts to Lars. Shoutouts to Danny. Shoutouts to Diego. Shoutouts to Andy. He was one of the people who helped me like convince me to play this deck. In addition to shoutouts to Marcus. He also convinced me to play this deck. Like he was I saw him top regional with it. And I was like, damn, this shit looks cool. I gotta try this. And then Andy at locals also played, and I was like, damn, this shit looks cool, I gotta play this. So I tried it out. Big props to them. Like I would not be playing the deck without them. This deck is super fun. Shout outs to everybody I play with at locals. I'm not gonna lie, my brain is not working. I want to shout out more people, but my brain not working. Shout outs to my parents for letting me go to that regional as well. Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks so much.